Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how we can directly transmit all the data which is present inside our CSV file directly inside MySQL table using the Pandas library and SQLAlchemy library. So you can see we have basically installed Apache control panel, which we have Apache server running here on port 80, and it also comes with MySQL server also. I can go into the admin section, localhost php myadmin. So here we can directly create a new database out there. Let me create a database and provide the address here, which is sample.db. So here basically it's a Python script which we have written, and now let me create a new database out there which is called as sample.db. So you just need to create this database before you execute the Python script. Sample.db, click on create. So it is saying cannot create, it already exists. So let me say sample.db2. Click on create. So our database is created. You will see sample.db2, and now we simply need to pass the address in the address bar, sample db2, that's all. So now it will automatically create this table. So you can give the table name here. Let's suppose I give here users. The table name will be users, and all the data that you see right here, these will be the column names which will all automatically get created, which is name, age, country, and these will be the records which will get inserted inside the table. So now if I execute this Python script, guys, so what will happen here, if you closely look in the browser here, if I now execute this Python script, it will take some time, and now you will see if I now refresh this php myadmin, you will see it will now contain, basically if I now go to this, it will create a table out there which is called as users table, and it has inserted all the records that you see which was present inside the CSV file. It is just added the additional property of index, which acts as the primary key, which basically stores the index numbers. So indexing starts from 0, so which is name, age, country. Basically users is the table. Lies, you will see basically. So it has created this table out there, guys. So we will be writing this Python script from scratch. So just delete all this source code, and first of all just go to the command line, and here we just need to install two modules out there, which is Pandas module and SQLAlchemy. So SQLAlchemy. So SQLAlchemy. So these two modules are needed for this application. I have already installed it. So all the step-by-step instruction is given in the blog post, which is given in the description of this video. So I will highly recommend that you go to this blog post and read this whole blog post. I have given step-by-step instruction, and all the source code is also given with image instructions. So now first of all what we need to do, we need to simply import the pandas library here, import pandas as pd, and then from the SQLAlchemy library here, from SQLAlchemy library we just need to import a method which is called as create engine, like this. So after this, guys, we will create a data frame object, and now we will read the content of the CSV file. So we will use this method called as read underscore CSV. So this will read the content of the CSV file right here, so which is present inside the root directory, which is called as output.csv. So just create output.csv file, just put these records out there, and after this we just need to connect to the MySQL database. So we will simply write this line of code, which is create engine. And here, guys, you just need to start the server here, Apache server and MySQL server. And basically this will be the connection string, which will be MySQL plus py MySQL colon slash slash, and then basically comes the username. So default username is root if you haven't changed it, and then comes the password here. After the colon symbol comes the password. So default password is nothing, and after this you just need to say @localhost, and then slash comes the database name here. So whatever database that you have created, so let's suppose I create sample db2. So this is my database if you see closely here. So you just need to give your database name. So sample db2, I'm just giving it. So after we connect to the database, we will simply now use a method which is there inside this pandas library. It will convert this to a SQL file, to_SQL, and here we just need to give it a table name. So let me give a table name of customers, and then basically we pass the engine here, which is a connection object. And lastly, if the table exists, then we will simply say replace the table like this. Just replace it. That's all. So this is just the 6 lines of code, Python code, which is required here. And now if I execute this Python script, it will take some time. And now if I refresh it, you will now see there will be 2 tables out there, users and customers. You will see customer table is also there, which contains the same records out there. And now let me modify this file, and let me put some more here. And what will happen now here, if I again refresh it, it will now replace that table, customers table, and it will modify that table to add some more records. If I refresh it, you will now see it will now replace that old table. So customers is updated with the new data. That's it. So in this easy way, guys, you can just basically transfer all the data which is present inside CSV file to your MySQL table using Pandas and SQLAlchemy library in Python. All the source code is given in the description of this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next video.